CIET NCERT presents audiobook Interactions, activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10.
Page 64.
Chapter 27 Imagination and Fantasy.
Learning outcomes 1.
Learners will be able to listen for gist, specific information, and detail in the given text.
2.
Learners will be able to give their views on an incident and a picture.
3.
Learners will be able to listen for specific information and answer questions.
4.
Learners will be able to share information about things they love and fear. Now, we will move to page 157 for the appendix of chapter 27.
Page 157.
Appendix 27. Vetal was a ghost. A long time ago, he lived in an old mansion that was an ice cream factory. The mansion was deserted by the owners because some mysterious noises were heard in the dead of night. Not only did it scare away the owners, but also led to the death of Himmatwali, the owner's wife. Vetal wished some friendly people to live in that house. He had a reason for the wish. Unlike other ghosts, he was fond of eating. Vetal was fond of ice creams. He wished people to come and live in that deserted house so that he could have access to their kitchen. Well, happy and friendly people are generally fond of eating, he thought. You would be curious to know how he became addicted to ice creams. When alive, Vetal never had the opportunity to have an ice cream because every time he had anything cold, he fell ill. So his mother did not allow him to eat an ice cream. Vetal died under mysterious circumstances. It was terribly hot on the day of his funeral. People who attended his funeral constantly kept looking at their watches. Suddenly, they noticed heavy fumes rising from an ice cream factory. The fumes were heavy and formed a canopy over the funeral gathering. Then there was a loud thunder, and what happened next had never happened in the history of Kwaliki district. It rained ice cream. Vetal had his first taste of vanilla ice cream after death. People saw a ghostly figure rising from the body and become one with the clouds. That was the birth of Vetal, the ghost. Now, we will move to page 64 for the activities of chapter 27.
Page 64. Warm up. A.
Read this short incident and respond. Two men were walking side by side. One asked the other, "Do you believe in ghosts?" The other said, "No," and disappeared.
B.
Look at the picture given here. Discuss with your friend and answer the following questions. In the picture, a man wearing a pink t-shirt appears to be like a ghost. His friend, wearing a yellow shirt, is very afraid of him. Now, we will answer the questions.
1.
How many people do you see in this picture?
2.
Which of these two men is the ghost?
3.
What does the ghost look like?
4.
What is the friend's reaction?
Activity 1. Listening. A.
Listen to the passage. Answer the following questions orally.
1.
Where did Vetal live?
2.
What was Vetal fond of?
3.
Why did Vetal wish people to live in the house where he lived?
4.
Why had Vetal never eaten an ice cream?
5.
What happened on the day Vetal died?
6.
What did Vetal eat after death?
Page 65. B.
Listen to the passage again and put the sentences given here in order.
1,
Vetal, the ghost, was reborn.
2,
Vetal lived with other ghosts who were not fond of eating.
3,
The owners shut Kwaliki factory because they heard mysterious noises.
4,
As a child, Vetal fell ill whenever he ate an ice cream.
5,
On Vetal's funeral, people saw what they had never seen before.
6,
A ghostly cloud rose up and covered the funeral canopy.
Activity 2. Speaking. A.
Look at the table given here. Fill in the first column with the names of things that scare you and the second with those you love. Compare your work with that of your friends and discuss.
B.
Have a conversation with your friend about things you love and fear. Follow the outline of the conversation given here.
I am afraid of blank, but love blank. What about you?
I am afraid of blank, but love blank. Why are you afraid of blank?
I am afraid of blank because of blank. Why do you love blank?
I love blank because of blank. Chapter 27 Imagination and Fantasy ends here.
Activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10. You were just listening to this audiobook. Read by Akash and Dr. Anandana Kapoor. Recorded by Bati Langlingdo and Vikas Sangwan. Production assistants Tanu Gupta. Directed and produced by Vandana Arimardhan. This audiobook is presented to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.